Alright. Let's add screen real quick. Let's go over the news expeditiously. Wait, let me make sure. Okay, frames ain't dropping. They doing pretty good. Jesus Christ. Okay, that is kind of crazy. Alright. Let's go straight to Fear Book. And let's get cracking. I feel like it's like 1,000 degrees in here. Is my headset like, and my headset was just loud as hell for no reason. My nose itch. Spurs win game 3 of the NBA Finals against the Knicks. Now trail 2-1. Hopefully Spurs can tie this joint up. That'd be tough. What is this? Sneeko shares video of President Trump being booed at Madison Square Garden. I was gonna say Madison Square Jordan. They booed the hell out of him. Jesus, holy Zoom. Did y'all see President Trump's ball sack lickers swearing allegiance to do their duty to start from the backside of his balls first? Jesus. Real American speaks as entire read embrace out chance USA, President Trump's been on the he probably actually got booed. So I can't imagine how this game would have gone if he stayed his ass from New York. Oh my God, does he deserve? Yeah, that's a fact, man. That's probably why the Knicks lost, because Trump was down. Let me see. They automatically start booing the shit out of his ass. That's why they couldn't have no watch parties, because of that nigga. Watch stream on other platforms. You're going to lose your YouTube audience. I don't think you know how streaming works or how to put out content. So how would you know if I'm gonna lose my YouTube audience, idiot? 6'7". Let me stop. Black Boy Max wishes everyone a happy Pride Month. There's no need to be straight anymore. Niggas show gay niggas love. Wait, what? There's no need. Wait, there need to be more straight niggas showing gay niggas love. Yeah, he be asking to get deep fried on the internet, gang. What is Max talking about, boy? Come on, Max. If you gonna come out as a Geech gang, you could do it right now, bro. I don't think nobody'd be mad at you, man. Because why? What? Did somebody tell him, yo, bro? If you don't say this, we gonna kill you? Or did he just come out and be like, yeah, I'm gonna just say this today because I want to? You know what I'm saying? I answer the stream just to say hello before I go to sleep. Appreciate that, 7 Low. If you want him, man, make sure you like the stream, man. Anybody that's in the stream right now, make sure you like the stream. But let me hear him say this. No, it don't. I don't know who told him that, bro. Everybody, yo, man, you feel what I'm saying? Whatever you got going on, shout out to you. Much love. But no, we don't need to be doing that, man. Shout out everybody, I guess. I always give out random shout outs, but never to like, yeah, let me go ahead and support you because you a geech. No, bro. What are we doing? Real niggas support gay niggas. They got YN Geechies. Jesus, boy. What did Kanye say right here? Oh my god. The people must be gay because what? Okay, I don't care about that. No, no one know he really copying Ray J. Oh, he really copying Ray J. Well, see that's a little different coming from Ray J, bro. Like we know Ray J to be like not weird, but Ray J's kind of like an odd individual. Nobody ever assumed Ray J was a geech, though. At least not in my time of me thinking about Ray J in general. Mainly because Ray J had the whole tape with Kim, and you feel what I'm saying, he was doing his thing. Nobody ever looked at Ray J and was like, yeah, Ray J might be a geech. What are we doing, bro? They automatically assume that Max is a geek from the stuff that he be saying. Well, he be putting himself in that box, so I can't really. He can't blame nobody but him because he say the stuff, and then people look at him like, "Yo, why would you say or do this?" We're getting close to him coming out the closet as bisexual. Just wait on it. Bro, soft launching his coming out speech. He definitely a part of the community. Jesus, boy, they cooking that nigga in the comments. We can't see what they type. It's better to stick to one platform. It's like you're talking to yourself. I don't know if you don't know this, stupid ass little boy. Streaming and doing YouTube videos, the nature of it, the premise of it, is me talking to myself. Bitch, you can't talk back to me. We not on a FaceTime call, pussy. Nobody else is in the room. What are we doing? I talk, y'all type, I read the comments. Pretty much, I'm talking to myself, bro. I'm just reading the words you typed on the screen, gang. I don't know if you understand that that's how content works, unless you're doing content with somebody else, gang. But it doesn't. The premise of doing YouTubing or streaming is you talking to yourself, gang. Thank you for just now realizing that. Jesus, boy, you so stupid. Let me see this. Damn, come on, man. What the fuck? Pause my shit. So you gonna get to Madison Square Garden early. Game 3 of the NBA Finals between the Knicks and Spurs as players warm up. Jesus, this got 1.1 million just from you posting this. Did he stream this? This nigga gets pressed by an Israeli man for being an anti-Semite. Let me see. And being an anti-Semite or anti-Semitic isn't even the real word. So I think I laugh at that a lot. Like, come on, bro, you can't make up words and make them mean something that they don't mean. Damn, that shit cut out. Sneeko LARPing as a basketball fan. Okay. Trump and Sneeko at the same game. Spurs blowout. Oh, man. Can't wait to see a post of the Secret Service kicking him out next. Well, the Secret Service ain't finna remove nobody from no basketball game. This guy such a little just hops on whatever trend is popular at any given moment. This halftime show is gonna be a satanic ritual. Watching sports is for bots. Well, ain't he from there? Or something like that? Maybe he is, maybe he ain't. I don't know. Knicks fan who went viral after game two, they made finals break down the story behind the phrase. My mayor's Muslims, my bagels Jewish, my Christians Dior. W's. That's a big W right there. Good play on words. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. New York is like overly diverse, bro. Like it's I think New York's diversity might be unmatched because Chicago don't really have that level of diversity, bro. Where everybody can really kick it with anybody. It's very segregated in Chicago. For the most part, certain people will kick it, but everybody else not really doing all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cat thinks reading comments is talking to himself. He's reading them live. Jesus Christ, bro. Like you have to make up your mind, bro. It's either you just said what's that word history? You just sat here and told me. Let me read your previous comment again, bro. This is what you just said. We can't see what they type. It's better to stick to one platform. It's like you talking to yourself. I don't know if you don't know this, bro. I'm going to say it again. Even when I'm sitting here and talking to H3, I'm talking to myself, bro. H3, maybe you'll realize this, bro. Maybe, well, I think you have half a brain at least. When I'm reading your comments and I'm talking on stream, who am I talking to? Who? What are we saying, bro? You feel what I'm saying? Said to stream on YouTube instead of Twitch. That's what he's saying. No. I don't really care what he's saying. He's retarded. His whole thing is, yo, we can't see what they type, so you should just stream on one because even look, okay, let me break it down to you. If I streamed this on YouTube, right? If I read comments, guess who I would still be talking to? Me. I can't hear y'all voices, gang. What are we not gonna make up for stupidity like this guy's not a retard? Doing YouTube videos and streaming is you talking to yourself, bro. I can't hear none of y'all voices. Even if y'all are responding back right now. I don't know what the fuck y'all saying. Besides y'all typing these words on this screen, just like I'm reading these words off this computer screen. The only person they hear talking and using their voice is me. You niggas gotta realize that, bro. Come on. I don't know, like I don't know how long he been watching content, brother, but that's what content is. Unless you making videos or streaming with somebody, you talking to yourself, gang. God damn, that nigga dumb. Them they gave him a Christian Dior scar. W Kalshi. W Betts. There was a 6-7 meetup in New York City at 6 7 p.m. on 6/7. Jesus. I'm surprised this didn't go worldwide and people didn't do this everywhere. But yeah. Say hello, you reading comments, talking to yourself. Obviously, we know we're talking to you. We know you're talking to yourself. H3, you can't add a we onto that. I think you know this. This is why I said I think you might have half a brain. You would know that I'm talking to me. I don't think the dumbass nigga that's typing this understands what he's saying. Even if I streamed it on YouTube, who am I gonna talk to, gang? Me. Come on, bro. That nigga need to lock in, man. This post was written 6-7 hours ago. Okay, big W's, man. Shout out to 6-7. Castnet Stream University is now accepting applicants for students, professors, and club directors. Students learn and grow. Teachers, we teach a class in your expertise. Lead one of our clubs. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, I need to watch this. And I ain't submitted my application yet, but I'm already finna submit my joint. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Let me see what kind of snack got going on, man. He thinks because he can only hear his voice, he's talking to himself. If his Wi-Fi went off, he would stop talking, as there would be no one online to talk to. See, yeah, bro, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. He's reading comments. I think he's retarded, gang. Regardless, gang. Wi-Fi, no Wi-Fi. I would still be talking to me, gang. If I made a YouTube video, you fucking smooth brain idiot, I would still be talking to me. Are you fucking stupid, bro? Yeah, okay, I'll put it like this to you. I just recorded a video today that I have to edit. Like a YouTube video, not a reaction, a YouTube video. Well, not even a YouTube video, a video that I gotta submit with this application thing. I just recorded that. Guess who I was talking to the whole time? Me. Fucking idiot. You watching me right now on the stream. Guess what everybody's looking at me do? Read comments and talk to myself. Said dude doesn't see what you're watching, but so of course he thinks you're talking to yourself. Well, H3, he's a fucking retard then. That has nothing to do with me. I say all the time, when I'm on here streaming, twitch.tv/shot from the shot, same as my YouTube name. Links also in the description. What would you like me to do? Spell it out for him? Tell him, yo, bro, this is where you can. You said, like, come on, bro. What we doing? He need to lock in, man. Maybe you can pin the link for him so his stupid ass can go there. I don't know. I ain't doing it for him, gang. Let me watch this trailer about KC3 Stacks. I don't think you're understanding, bro. Chill. H3, I fully understand what he's talking about. We not finna do this. Oh, bro, you don't get what he's saying and all this other. He's saying a bunch of stupid shit, bro. I don't think he understands that. I'm talking to you niggas, but the premise of making content is talking to yourself, gang. Unless there was somebody in the room with me responding to what I'm saying, besides them words that you typing, I'm talking to me. You do realize nobody that's ever watched content in their life, if I showed them this, they'd be like, who the fuck are you talking to? Besides reading the words off the screen. Aside from that, they'd be like, yo, bro, you fucking talking to yourself, you crazy as shit. You gotta be psychotic. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's an idiot. What are we doing, bro? What he's saying is there's no difference between engaging with his audience and talking to yourself. This is disrespectful to us subs. Nigga, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. All you do is sit in here and eat dick and complain anyway. So of course that would be the same thing. What's this? The Harry Potter joint? WCGI. Who was that? WCGI, bro. That's tough. This is tough. Tough. This is tough, bro. That's tough. Big W's. He probably spent like $4 million trying to do that. Well, probably not 4 million, but yeah. What Madison Square Garden look like 10 hours before this game? President Trump will be in attendance. Um, Become the first U.S. president to attend the finals game. Jesus. What? Of course. Yeah, that's probably because that's what Trump's gonna be entering at. But whatever. Octagon Girls for UFC White House has been released. What the hell is this? TK's mugshot has been updated. Jesus Christ, boy. Holy Crimson Chin. Holy Egghead, too. Tom Brady just launched his coconut water brand, Good Nut. Come on, Tom Brady, bro. You knew what you was doing with that name, my nigga. That's too crazy. Yeah, bro. I don't even. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what's going on there, bro. AB. This is too nuclear, bro. This is like next level. Gronk, how gay is this out of 1,000? Jesus Christ. This nigga talking about some you kind of look better in person. Shout out AB, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, Someone believing got into an altercation in Japan at the internet store while recording. Jesus, he walks smooth past him and pushed his camera. Like, is he in like the Yakuza? Why is he so on there with that cameraman like that, man? Why is he so persistent though, bro? Nobody can even see his face. He got on a mask. Why is he so on 10? Why is he backpedaling like a defensive, like a cornerback? He talking about no. Do he want the camera? Do he want the cameraman? What he on with him? Somebody on a moped? Yeah, look at his shoes, man. You should have knew he was on 10. He got on them shoes with khakis. Come on, man. That's too nuclear. Nah, that's too nuclear. That's too nuclear, bro. Let me paying this real quick. You ever hear me? So I have to watch him on here and Twitch because he's. So I have to watch on here and Twitch because he's streaming off too. Don't just watch on Twitch. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. It's true. The fact that you've been sitting here talking to him the whole time, I commend you, brother. That's probably why you might have been the greatest mod that I've ever modded, man. I wouldn't have wasted my time talking to that idiot. But W reacts for real, bro. Let me see if Yoxic posted something. Damn, what the hell was that? Canelo Joseph was forced to end his stream after getting attacked in the streets of New York for having a Spurs jersey on, which led to him. Wait, which led to things being thrown at him? What? Jesus Christ. Yeah, New York City is a little too wild, bro. Tyler got heated after the Knicks lost and started pressing Rakai for being fake. Are they streaming on the street? Is he streaming outside of MSG? If he is, that's tough, bro. Who the fuck is we? Canelo Joseph got tasting attacks on streets in New York, wearing the Spurs jersey, Game 3 of Finals. Yeah, New York might be New York might be the wrong place to New York might be the wrong place to do this, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I can't blame him, bro. I've been in the same boat. Um, Dog, idiots, idiots pay the bills. Pays to not be a dick. Well, sometimes. Well, H3, I don't think you can really say pays to not be a dick, brother. You know what I'm saying? The amount of times you've treated niggas in this chat is a little too nuclear. I don't think I was being a dick to him. I just think that he if you go through his channel activity, he's came through here. He had the same comments every stream. And it's like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh that's when your computer fucks up. Yeah, that's a fact. Shout out to him though, man. I get his criticism, but he gotta shut the fuck up and go to Twitch. If he don't like that, then he can get his bitch ass on. And if he don't like that, then shit he beat. Damn, why I keep pausing? why are they spamming fuck Trey Young chants at these niggas and they not Trey Young fans? What? Said this some third world shit. Said what the cops said to stop this chaos. Well, Jesus, he correcting yo fuck up typing. Um, well, President Trump was at the Knicks game. All of NYPD was probably focused on, oh yeah, man, y'all got to make sure he get up out of here safe, and then everything else is like free range chicken, pretty much. But yeah, that's how that went. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's too much, bro. I can't do all that. Jinky was planning on Jinky was planning on purchasing a suite for the FIFA World Cup until finding out it cost over $1 million. What did Jinxie think that it was gonna cost? What, like 100,000? If you'll be able to get a camera, Jinxie. Jinxie probably makes. Jinxie probably make what? He probably make in a month. Jinxie probably makes 1 million plus. There's no way that you saying that you don't know if you'll be able to get a camera. Jinxie, you supposed to already have a camera. Probably not a cameraman, but have a camera. Come on, Jinxie. What are we talking about, bro? Cameras ain't gonna be sold out, bro. How to get an afro when I'm white? Well, that's the thing, brother. You're white. You can't get an afro. Shout out to you, though, man. Maybe you can. Maybe if you put like some maybe if you put like some peroxide in your hair, some shit, and your hair stiffen up, you better get one. But I don't think that's happening, brother, man. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you too, Aiden. Convicted as looks Max and friend Dylan Latham slapped Steiny in the face and walked off. And walked off said after being called a fraud, Jesus, he slapped him. Come on, Steiny, you gotta stand up for yourself, man. Come on, little man. See, he okay. Hold on. Steiny just said that dude be putting semen on his face. Um, yeah, brother. Yes. Now, Steiny, if he slapped you and you didn't fight him, you a bitch ass nigga. But dude putting semen on his face is nuclear work. Uh, I untiming. Who is that? He commented. I don't even see his comment. Maybe I gotta go to all comments. He probably said something nuclearly wild, didn't he? Yeah, I'm not untiming him neither. So he beat, man. Shout out to you though, bro. You got timed out and shit. Do you speak Arabic? No. Shout out to my Arabic people, my Muslims and all that. I should have knew he said something along the lines of being a geek. So yeah. Never mind. Shout out to you. You speak Arabic? You must be like, are you Muslim? Or did you think I was Muslim? Yeah, he was looking at Bradley Martin the whole time like, Brad, are you gonna help me, bro? Are you gonna help me, bro? Dude smacks down his head he's because he's too much of a semen lover pussy to smack him in his face. Jesus, boy, dude actually put semen on his face. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Bro hit flow state in the middle of Times Square. That was fake decent. Playboy Master list every football player that he knows and states that he'll be rooting for Norway. Um, Mbappe, Neymar, Messi, Ronaldo, Ronald, Ronaldinho. Who is that? A citation that states the allegations of illegally kept wildlife without permit because a pigeon was in his house. What? Oh yeah, that's crazy. Ronaldo tried calling and texting Castanet about a question for Stream University 2026, just to find out he got blocked. Jesus. Streamer Blue gets to a car crash immediately after they fled the scene. After spray painting the windows, causing them to not see anything. Jesus, boy. Streamer Snow Cone reveals that Kathleen, who cheated on her boyfriend with her blood cousin, has been completely cut off by her family. Her entire family cut her off, everyone except her cousin. I have voice memos. I have voice memos from her mom saying she's not allowed to stay in her house. Yeah, see, this is where I was Ronaldinho, Ronaldinho, Brazilian legend. Yeah, I didn't know who that was. She looks like Scribbles. My blind 6-year-old sister writes what? Let me hear this. I mean, why the fuck would you play voice memos of from her mom saying that she can't stay there and her whole family has cut off? For one, I ain't gonna lie to you, just to be 100, L fucking family. This this ain't me saying that they should have been advocating for this, but obviously it's something mentally wrong with this woman and her also alleged cousin or whatever. They need some help, like all together. You know what I'm saying? Her family cutting her off. That's not. I guess you could say that would make them look bad or whatever the case may be, but it makes you look 1,000 times worse. You just cutting her off, bro. It's like, I would get if she like blew up one of their cribs or something or did something nuclear, but something this well, not minuscule, bro, but I ain't gonna say it's minuscule at all. Something this major that affects somebody's life. It's like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a little too wild. Cliff Farm to go viral. No, it's nothing. It's nothing wrong with Cliff Farm to go viral because everybody do it. Everybody that posts content. I've posted clips to try to go viral and all that. But her saying this on stream, you don't like. What do you gain from this? Like her chat being on some all let me somebody in her chat saying, oh, you don't have the information, you probably lying, X, Y, and Z. Whole time she was friends with this girl. The chat, you can't let somebody rile you up that bad to be like, man, I'll play the voice memos from her mom saying that she can't stay with her and X, Y, and Z because of it's like, yo, say you gain views, makes money. Yeah, but there's a certain threshold that you don't cross with the views. And okay, I'll put it like this to you, H3. If I drove around the city of Chicago with a gun, live streaming, and just shooting at random people, it'll gain me views. It'll make me some money. Morally, is this correct? No. Morally, sitting there exposing your friend messages and personal information with they peoples. Come on, man, you leave that. If she would have just said, "Yo, her peoples them don't rock with her no more. She got something else going on, but she's straight. She alive. Cool." You getting into the whole bullshit? Nah, we ain't doing that, bro. It's bad enough. What's out there is out there. Let alone all that extra ass information. It's too much, bro. If this, well, I can't really. Maybe this is just me speaking for myself from a man standpoint. As a nigga, this ain't something you go out and expose your mans about. Women are completely different. This is a woman thing, so it's like I'll expose whatever I want to expose because it's stuff already out there, so it's not doing no harm. When it's doing more harm than good, if we being 100. Bitch, you like you hear what she's saying? I'll probably get sued, ma'am. You should be worried about more than getting sued. Just morally, you know this isn't correct. You showing this information for what? Just to the whole point of her showing the information would be for her to prove that she's right. It doesn't make any sense. Gang, this is not it, gang. She already got exposed. She already got exposed, gang. Why put her family business out there like that? See, it's other people in the common sense, and I'm not, and I'm not advocating for this woman. I don't know her. What she did was completely fucked. But what I am saying is, if you don't have, it's bad enough. I'm pretty sure people that was her so-called friends, when this information came out, they was like, "All right, let me wash my hands with you." Her family doing the same thing, and that she ain't really got nobody to turn to. This is what leads to people going off the deep end, and she might go ahead and take herself out, gang. Which that's never the answer ever in life. But come on, bro. Somebody has to be like the adult and be like, look, I'm gonna make sure this person gets some type of help. You feel what I'm saying? Even if it's just you or whatever the case may be. You make sure if you called that person, see, this is what I forgot who I was talking to this about. I think it may have been Finji. I don't think you was here, H3. But I was talking about people calling other people their friends. This is where being a friend comes in. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be like, all right, I'm gonna take that, boom. Even if people gonna talk crazy about you, but you gotta be able to, you feel me? You bitch made taking the easy way out. I'm sorry, but if that was easy, everyone would do it. Well, if we're being technical, it is easy because you don't have to deal with no more real world problems. You don't have to live no more. Nothing. Everything is gone. Everything's finished because this life that we have is it's finite, bro. It's gonna end. You taking the easy way out would be you getting out here and being like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off the Golden Gate Bridge, and I know I'm not gonna live. That would be taking the easy way out. Of course, everybody would do it if they wanted to, but we know that that's not right. I'm advocating for the fact that she shouldn't do that. It should be somebody by her side. If they was calling themselves her friend or whatever the case may be, the so-called cousin person, I'm pretty sure they not gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so make you the biggest pussy ever. Of course, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. But it's most definitely the easy way out, bro. Because you ain't got to deal with no more problems. What you got to deal with now? Besides somebody maybe scraping you up off the pavement and you getting buried. Other than that, it's like it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Uh, W family need to cut off and the infected and protect the rest. Um, it's because you letting her stay. Wait, the cuz letting her stay. They might move out the country where they're allowed to, where they allow it because it's the same shit. And how you know she's emotionally detached from reality. Bitch beating her friend down and exposing her for more views. Streamers have no heart when it comes to staying relevant. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. I'm in agreement with them on that, man. I think Novely gonna have more of a breakdown on this too. So, Lily Phillips thanks her boyfriend after completing a session with multiple men. What? Oh hell no! Come on, lady. Simon revealed they are planning on hosting the first ever charity match in the United States with the biggest creators from England and America games. Okay. So if we did that in America as well with the right people, I think we could sell out a big stadium. Yeah, I think the side make a sell in America. If they invite, well, yeah, I mean, they can invite Core, RDC, AMP, Core, RDC, AMP. It might be it. Yeah, they invite them three groups. They selling out. Boom, and then you got the sidemen themselves, and with other credits from across the pond. You feel what I'm saying? This becomes the first streamer to apply as a professor at Cass National University to teach clip farming one-on-one class. So I want to teach the youth how to clip farm, how to get viral clips, how to circulate the clips online, and actually drop out of college. That's a big W. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's something I need to learn. I ain't gonna front. W Lacey for that, man. W Lacey for Yeah, Kyle might say that and be like, no, 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 no. Um, I bet. Let's get into the reacts though, man. W Newsday or whatever the case may be. Bum bum beat bum bum bam bum. So you get to deal with burning for an eternity. That's a fact. Sup, bro? Just having some some Chef Boyardee ravioli. Big W's. I ain't had ravioli in like 20 years. Feel like I can't even name the last time I had that shit, man. You feel me? Boom. Alright, let's watch this Novely vid. See what Novely got going on. Jesus, boy, her voice squeaky as fuck. K Vertes. I thought her name was like Catalini or whatever her name was. Situation got worse. My bad. I don't know what her name is by Novely. But let's get into it, man. Let's see what we got going on here. First reaction of the day. First reaction of the day. Jesus. Why would you even? Why? I don't get why she would even say. Do you want me to play the voice memos of her mom saying that she's gonna hate her for the rest of her life and that she can never speak to her again? Why would you want to even expose that? That don't even make sense. Why is it so much lotion back here, boy? Yeah, come on, man. You know he be jerking his meat profusely, gang. This is too many different brands of lotion, man. You tripping, my guy. Come on, bro. Lock in with life. What? Okay, well, I mean, I guess, bro. I don't really know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If we been 100, she low key could milk this situation right now. If she was you what 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 probably would have been stupid to do, but smarter for her to do from like a financial standpoint, she could have milked this for some bread for like a couple days. Her and dude, whoever her boyfriend was, he got like 100,000 or 200,000 views on the video that he dropped, and then he was dropping content after that. Like yeah, that he could have used this to catapult his way into streaming, even though people would be watching for the drama. But this was still he'd get some stable viewers and people would be watching them and all that. He could have took advantage of this. She could also take great advantage of this and catapult herself too. You feel what I'm saying? Even though people probably stop watching after a while, but she still has some people that are watching and not really caring. And is she just watching another streamer as she's streaming? Like, what is this? Jesus. Okay, I'm kind of lost. If the little white girl is her friend, right? How okay? She cut her off from being her friend. How does she still? How is she still getting said information, or is she just asking her for the information just to get on stream and talk about it? Because I don't really think that this girl may have been her friend regardless of the fact, bro. You know what I'm saying? I get yeah, she did do some weird whole incest bullshit, but I would say this: the only person, the one person that has the right to cut her off game is the what's his name, the boyfriend dude. Whoever her man was, he got all rights to be like, yo, wash my hands of you. I'm not dealing with you no more, man. You got to go about your business. I'm not saying that other people have to accept what she did. Yes, condemn her, tell her she bogus as hell for that. but you not, well, people can choose whoever they want to be friends with, but you not being friends with her because it's like, it's gonna make me look like I'm weird because no, gang, that's somebody else doing what they doing. It's like you saying, yeah, bro. It's like yeah, whole time I ain't know I was kicking it with this person and they was a geech, but I found out they was, and it's like yeah, I gotta cut you off now because you a geech. Yeah, I could still we could still be friends like from a distance, but complete like cut off because you did this. It's like, come on, gang, you just look like a goofball at the end of the day. If I'm being 100, that's just my opinion, or maybe I'm wrong. I mean, of course they wouldn't be, gang. This makes their family look overly nuclear. Now, I guess you could say they her family cutting her off too. They have the right to do that, but then again, that makes them look completely like dickheadish. I would say. You know what I'm saying? She is an adult. She made her own choices, but you being like, yo, bro, this person needs to sit down and get some help. You feel what I'm saying? And even if you get them some help and they don't change, then it could be like, I bet, bro, do what you want to do. Still love you, but you got to go on about your business. You dig me? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know about her parent. I would doubt her parents would be asking her about this. Like, I don't know no parents in the world that would be asking their kids. It's like, oh yeah, you and your cousin and all that, man. Is y'all doing the whole? You feel what I'm saying? I don't think nobody's asking anybody that, bro. Maybe unless they was like kind of out in the open with this and it looked weird, so they asked them questions. But other than that, I don't. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's because I have a normal family dynamic, but I can't see a world where how in the world would she be lying to her parents about this? Where would this ever come up in any normal conversation? Would they be asking her like, "Yeah, are you having sex with your cousin?" Huh? What? Am I missing something? I don't know how tarnished it is, gang. Because when this information did come out, if you seen the Twitter, if you seen the Twitter comment section, it was some niggas that was in there simping hard for her. So I think she could still build a career off of this, gang. I ain't. It's been people that's done a whole lot worse on the internet, bro, and still had careers after this. If she know how to play it, she can still do her thing. Now her collabing with people probably is more than likely chalked and out the window, but can she still do content after this? She may get trolled a whole lot, of course, but this is this is just a thing, bro. It's gonna happen. Sorry, she can still do her thing with this. From being 100, is this her cameraman? Hold on, bro. Let me break him down real quick. Let's forget about that situation right fast. Why does he have a KFC chicken bucket in the back? His chat's blurred. He has 2 bottles of baby oil and tissue on his bed with 75 bottles of lotion in the back. Did that sign fall off the wall? Yeah, bro. This is completely overly nuclearly down bad, man. He gotta go ahead and get his whole life together. Why is he doing this? I mean, if that's her career, then she kind of does have to do her thing and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say she should stop streaming. If she can handle people just like clowning her all the time or trolling her, she decent. She ain't got nothing to worry about. But if she can't handle that, then yes, she shouldn't. Just hop back on stream. Um, so she wasn't expecting Buddy to go and drop a whole video and do the whole whatever. She was expecting him to be like, all right, he found out, and then she just go back into streaming type activity. Okay, she wasn't expecting this. All right, yeah, it makes sense. They're like a hospital. I mean, if I'm keeping it all the way a buck though, just like keeping it 100, even if she do come back to streaming or if she does like approach the situation head on, the most she could do is admit that she was wrong. Say like, "Yo, well, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's two things she could. It's two routes she can go. She can come out and say that dude was completely lying, and then try to expose him and say that he was cheating, or she could switch this up and be like, "Yo, um, he a geech or some shit. He was cheating with a boy." This would throw everybody for a loop. I hope she's never gonna see this information. But if she come out and be like, "Yeah, whole time he was messing with boys," boom, nuke, truth bomb drops. Now everything is like it's a whole whirlwind of being like, "Oh yeah, she was doing this and he was doing that," ooh. And then this keeps the whole cycle of them this drama going. Or she can come and be like, "All right, look, yeah, I did do this. Yeah, I did do that. That was terrible. I'm learning from this. I'm getting help. Yada yada. XYZ. Boom, bada bing, bada bam, woo wati bam." Once she do that, what are people gonna say? People gonna troll her, of course, but after that, then it's like she good. She could just stream now. Boom. But what are people expecting from her? Like a whole apology and how to write a book to do? Like, sorry, she's a woman. It's not gonna happen, brother. Yeah, but that is crazy though. My thing is, what is she gonna say though? There's nothing she could say for anybody to be like, oh yeah, man, we feel you, and yeah, I went through this same thing when I was talking to my cousin. Like, no, bro. No, the only thing she could say is come out and try to expose dude and keep the drama going, or just come out and admit the truth and say that yes, she bogus for doing this and she need to get help. Boom. Those are only two things she could do, bro. What is she supposed to like apologize? Well, she could apologize to her family for one, of course. That those people deserve an apology. Her family deserve an apology, and Buddy that she was going with deserve an apology. Everybody else can like kick rocks and eat dicks, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, including her friends. Like, what is she gonna apologize to y'all for? Like, what, embarrassing y'all? I don't really think y'all fucked with her, no way. Like, if we being honest, most of y'all just got on stream and was like, "Yeah, bro, she was fucking her cousin," and reacted to the video and made some money. So, what the fuck is she going to apologize? She don't really owe her friends no apology, gang. I guess maybe for what, being friends with her and not knowing that she was doing that. Shit, who knows? They could be doing some shit too. We don't know that though. I don't with you on that one, Novely. Her using mental health as like the crutch of being like, yeah, man, I was just going through something, but the whole thing that he was saying wasn't true. I wouldn't be surprised if she sparked stream up and said that what he said wasn't true and that was a lie and all that. Right. See? Same thing I said. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Just so I can keep doing reactions to this, if she's smart, bro, first thing she should do is like make up some nuclear type text message AI type activity with the dude Kenneth. Now, this is not me advocating for her to do this, but if she was to, she could just come out and say that he was messing with boys. This situation then gets flipped on his head because then the internet. One thing we know about the internet, they can never make up their mind. You're gonna have people be like, "Oh yeah, bro, she, she was messing with her cousin and woo woo," and then you're gonna have the people that's like, "Yeah, but he was messing with boys," and then you're gonna have it's gonna be a whole bunch of people in the middle like, "Man, I don't know what to believe, bro. This is too much for me." You're gonna have a whole lot of them, and then the story is just like it's like the water's too murky now. It's not crystal clear blue like it is right now. So yeah, she still has an opportunity to do that, but I hope she don't, at least for Kenneth's sake, because if she come out and call him a geech, everybody's gonna think he mess with boys. Hey, shout out to this situation though, man. Let's see. She if she came out and did that, she would be a complete boneheaded idiot, ma'am. We already know that the healthcare system, mental healthcare system, homeless problem. We already know what's going on with the economy. Eggs is too high, gas is high. What is she gonna tell us next? That the United States is at war with Iran and that's bad? If she got on here and said that, you just basically told us all normal stuff that people already knew and had the information of. See, this is why I just said if she watched this stream, which she's never gonna see this, but if she watched my stream, she would know exactly what to do. and how to milk this. I'm not even like a huge internet person, but I know how I'm what I am. I'm not even a huge internet person and know how to build momentum, at least not yet. But what I am, I'm a huge gaslighter manipulator, bro. I've seen individuals, I've instigated fights as a kid between individuals be like, man, yeah, bro, I don't rock with such and such. I feel like that person a bitch for real. Really, bro, if I could just, you feel what I'm saying, have a conversation with him, I don't like him for real, but yeah, woo woo. And I'll be like, yeah, that's crazy, bro. Let me go to the person that they said that they didn't like. Hey, yo, my man. Yeah, I was talking to such and such, and he told me you was a bitch. Whole time he never said that word, bro. And then that person just like, what? He told you I was a what, boy? All right, let me go ahead and approach Buddy real quick, whether it's women or men, and then they get to scrapping. Boom. I'm great at instigating, bro. Also, this situation, it looks crazy. So the only thing that she could do, he got on the internet and exposed something from her that makes her look nuclearly wild. The only thing that she could do to combat this is say something nuclearly wild about him or admit that she was wrong. The way she can get people to, like, I guess you can say, like, look at her like she's normal is to admit that she was wrong, and boom, and she getting help and all that. If she want to keep the drama going, like Buddy was just saying right here, this ugly ass little nigga, she come out and call him a geech and say he was messing with boys. Boom. Situations flipped on his head. Nobody knows what to believe now. Bang. And then I get more reactions. Bro, if I'm gonna be all the way honest with you, ugly ass nigga that got 75 bottles of lotion in the background, bro, how is she gonna tell anybody? How is she gonna tell that one mod that be spending all that money on her game? If I'm being all the way honest with you, bro, guess what that one mod is gonna keep doing even when she comes back to streaming? He's going to keep spending money on her game. That would be like a nigga that's out here like, oh yeah, bro, let me go ahead and buy this bitch OnlyFans real quick and give her tens of thousands of dollars. And if the woman that was receiving all the money came out and said that, yeah, she hates doing this and she hates everybody that donates money to her, them same dudes not they not gonna be like, oh man, she doesn't really hate us, she just was in a bad mood, bro. They don't give a fuck, bro. And whoever the mod is that's spending all his money on her, he probably wanna fuck. She get him some butt, or, you know what I'm saying, do something. Guess what? She can keep getting some bread from this nigga. Boom. I don't know if he think that niggas is gonna stop simping because she was doing whatever she was doing with her cousin. If it was niggas in them Twitter comments doing the simp shit, gang, imagine what the niggas who spending money on her already gonna keep doing. Come on, bro. Motherfuckers ain't gonna fall back because she was messing with her cousin and all that, gang. I'm sorry. It's for one, it's too many simp niggas out here doing that shit. So what are we talking about? He must not know the state of the world that we in. If I'm being 100, bro, everybody that's reacting to it is reacting to it for shekels, for some money. I mean, Look at what Max did, bro. The same you can basically say the same day, if not less than 48 hours later, probably less than 24 hours after the Kenneth dude had uploaded the video, Max had dude on stream with him in a, if I'm not mistaken, in a Discord call, and put him on. Well, I don't know if he put him on some date, but he had him on there talking to some other girl, and it was, you feel what I'm saying, different. Like it was one of them joints, bro. Like when people are, most people that's doing this content shit and they see some wild shit going on with somebody, they don't give a fuck about helping that person, gang. They want the money from it. They're like, yo, how, it's basically, it's fucked up to say this, but it's like, how can I monetize this? How can I monetize this and put some more money in my pocket? Other than that, nobody cares, gang. I'm just gonna be 100 with you. And it's bad enough that people are doing that, but her family not giving a fuck too. It's like she ain't got nowhere to turn but her cousin, bro. If I'm being 100, her so-called, I guess you could say, friends, because I don't know if females really be friends or not. They can be friends for 15 years, and then it's like, oh, girl, you said something about me the other day, and I ain't like that, so now I'm cutting you off. It's like, that's in the toilet now. You know what I'm saying? They probably wasn't even friends to begin with, but they ain't helping her. They milking the situation too. So her, I said it twice already, bro. If she wants some information, man, or if she want to know what she should do, watch my stream, game. Either say he was a geech, or say he was messing with boys, or apologize. It's the only two ways that you can go about this. If she say he was messing with boys, she can like milk the stream for a little minute, and she can just keep running with that narrative until it gets like debunked or some shit. Well, if we being 100 though, well maybe this is from a YouTube standpoint only because I watched his video. Um, Before he uploaded that video that went overly extra viral and he got like 100,000 or probably 200 some thousand views on it, the last video he uploaded was like 8 months ago, I think, or like a month ago, and then the other one was like 8 months ago, and he wasn't uploading content to begin with in general. But what I am gonna say is, him finding out that information that she cheated, that she was cheating on him with her cousin. Once he found out that information, he could do what he want with it, because this was a and B party in the relationship. This wasn't like, oh, he got this information from a third party source and somebody exposed it to him and all that. No, he caught her in the flesh the day where he was like, yo, she was in there showing him some butt and all that. Boom. So let me get her phone and record these messages. He could do whatever he want with the information because it was his relationship. So I can't condemn him for exposing it. I guess you could say, yo, you bogus for coming online with this, but who's to say that she wouldn't have been like, okay, let's say he recorded the shit and he waited until like today to post it, and she would have got on stream. Okay, this would have been nuclear. Let's say he would wait till today to post it, but she would have previously got on stream and blamed him for being a geech, said he was a geech and he was messing with boys. Now it's like, oh, people don't know what to believe because she came out first and said something before he could. This is why it's like, it's crazy work. I think she was banking on him not saying anything, and then her continuing to stream, and then him just, I guess you could say, getting over it or whatever. But yeah, that didn't happen. Ma'am, do you know? Okay, if I'm gonna be 100 with you, let me just chime in now. Do you know how stupid he would look if he talked to you again? If he came out and exposed that you was having sex with your cousin, and then he went back into the relationship and started talking to you again, everybody would just be like, "My nigga, was this just a big ass publicity stunt?" You feel what I'm saying? That could be a way that she could probably get back into the good graces with the peoples and all that. If she looking, I guess if she looking to salvage her streaming career, which I think she could still stream, but it'd just be a bunch of simp ass niggas watching her, which it probably already was anyway. But yeah, bro, that'd be the only way that I could see this being turned around. Other than that, it's like no. I mean, there wasn't gonna be no lesson to be learned, bro. Well, I guess to not have sex with your cousin, maybe that would be the lesson to be learned. Also, motherfuckers saying like, "Oh, niggas still giving her money and people still giving her money and that's stupid or whatever." They not holding her accountable, or whatever. These niggas don't care about that, bro. Do you think these niggas are watching her because they like, oh my god, I want to hold her accountable for any wrongdoing that she's ever done in her life? No, nigga, they watching her because they like, damn. More than likely, some of them like, oh man, I think she looks something decent, and if I spend enough money on her, maybe I'll be able to get a date one time or whatever the case may be. But it's like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? What's that word, Caden? W mods, yeah, W mods, man. Also, go Spurs. Your W Spurs, man. They got themselves a win. All they got to do is take the Knicks 2 home games and then win the other 2 games after that, bro. And then they good. You feel what I'm saying? I think they take the Knicks next home game too. So yeah, they played pretty good. They got they W. I knew they weren't gonna get swept, bro. That's a good thing. And then they just don't need the Knicks to go up 3-1. They don't get swept, or they don't get swept. They don't let the Knicks go up 3-1. They take both the Knicks home games, and then they just battle it out. You feel what I'm saying? I got Spurs in 7. Yeah, I got Spurs in 7 too. Hopefully, maybe they might pull off a Giannis. Remember how Giannis in 2021 when they played Chris Paul and them, and Giannis and them was up wait, no, Chris Paul then was up 2-0, and then Giannis came back and he won 4 straight. Yeah, in 7. What that mean? Uh, it could go to a 7 game series. Currently, it's been 3 games played. The Knicks won 2. The Spurs won 1. There's 4 more games left, if need be, or if the Spurs go up 3-1 and then win the next 2 games, or if or if the Knicks go up 3-1 and win the next game after that, or if the Spurs can just win 4 straight and that'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna give him the keys to the streaming university. You was gonna give him what keys? Did she keep her room keys for stream university? What the hell is she talking about? Well, she was gonna allow him to get in. Well, off this situation that just happened, he might low key get in. Oh shit. Hopefully I get in. Fuck him. I ain't worried about all that. You know what I'm saying? That's my team, gang. W Texas, W Dallas. So my team, the Hornets, NC. From Dallas. Well, the Mavericks aren't currently in the finals, but W San Antonio you meant, but yeah, same. I guess you could say same thing. Well, not really same thing because it's not the same thing, but yeah. She says she doesn't have those keys. She's so slow. I fucking told y'all. Damn bitch, wasn't this bitch supposed to be her friend? Okay. Well, of course we know, bitch. She doesn't have those fucking keys. Only motherfuckers that could allow, only person that could allow the nigga that she was with to get into Stream University is Cassinet or Cassinet's team. However the fuck they go about accepting applications. But my nigga, let's be all the way honest, my nigga. She wasn't getting in. Like, I mean, well, he wasn't getting in. She got in the first time. I don't know about him getting in at all. He might not. Shit, I might not. But yeah, she's not gonna get in, ma'am. Like Stream University 2026 version is for people who haven't been. I remember Cat. I think Cat said this during Mafia time. He was like, "Yo, if you've already been to Stream University, you're not getting back in, gang." I think the only person who did get back in or who is going to the Stream University thing for 2026, whenever it may be, maybe a couple weeks, maybe next month, I don't know. I think Deshae getting back in. I remember seeing something like he spun a wheel to see like what streamers was going to get in or whatever. I think Deshae ended up getting a certificate to go to Stream University Part 2 and McQueen. Somebody. I remember that though. Yeah. It's been pouring concrete as a fact. So are you gonna apply to Stream University? Yeah, yeah. I already did I already did all of my application. I just gotta well, I was gonna say I just gotta do the video. I did the video already. I just gotta edit the video. I'm gonna edit it when I get up off of here. And I'm gonna submit my application. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, so I can get in that joint. You know what I'm saying? That'd be tough. Bro, this is not that's not I don't think this whole thing about her. Okay, I'll put it like this to you, bro. If she had allegations on her about like her doing something with like kids, children, or whatever the case may be, yeah, you can count out her ever getting back in the stream university. Her having sex with her cousin, gang, wrong, of course, totally. I'm agreeing with you. Do you think Kai's gonna look at that and be like, maybe for if people was like gonna try to bully her, that would be a thing to be worried about. But ain't nobody looking at this to be like, yeah, man, let me go ahead and condemn you, bro. Oh my God, you can't get in. No, gang, we not. I don't think nobody's being that morally virtuous, bro. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? She's so fucking delusional. She thinks she's gonna get back in streaming you. If you went to streaming Roshi the first time, you're not getting back in, gang. I know that for a fact. At least that's what I'm led to believe. Say if shocking it, you better put your boy on. I wouldn't blame you if you I wouldn't blame you if you disappeared though. Disappeared meaning a new channel and all that. Nigga, fuck no. The only thing that I would create a new what's the name? Well, I was planning on making a new Twitter anyway, because it don't match none of my I can't change. I don't like the fact you can't change your Twitter at. So I'm gonna make a new anyway. I only got like 30 some followers on that joint. So me making a new Twitter, I was gonna do that regardless. But the only new thing that I would make H3 for one, bro. If you think the fact that I spent 2 years building a channel to 4,000 subscribers, almost five, and I'm gonna just discard my whole channel and just be like, yeah, bro, I'm gone. No, only thing I would make a new channel of is a gaming channel and a channel to drop my VODs on. Like the whole Twitch stream thing, like the whole Twitch stream, like where it's like the 2 hour, 3 hour joints. I dump them on the channel and then I make a gaming channel just for where I play games at. Boom. I do something like that. So if I play some games on stream and then do reactions, I can drop reactions on here, which would be my main channel, vlogs and all that, and then I could drop gaming videos on the other channel and then VODs on the next one. That's the only thing new that I would do though. You know what I'm saying? Who you talking about? Said shocking in, can I get a mod though? Yeah, I got you, Caden, for sure. If you get in, yeah, that's a fact, bro. Inshallah, inshallah, I should get in. Well, I ain't gonna say I should, but hopefully I do, bro. If I do, then should we rolling. If I don't, should we still rolling? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't gonna stop, but I'm definitely gonna apply to get in that bitch. Hopefully I do get accepted. That'll be tough. That's smart. Yeah, hell yeah. Regardless, even if I don't get in, the same shit that I just told y'all, I'm still gonna do because I've been thinking about that for a little minute. So yeah. I mean, even okay, I put it like this, bro. Even if she do come back, I would put it like this: you being a streamer, you doing collabs, yeah, it helps you. And I'm not saying that she needs to collab with like major people and all that, but I think you building your own community is much more important than you collabing with people. If she built her own community and she just like farm subs from simp niggas that really want to fuck with her and talk to her, then yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? She decent. She genuinely doesn't care about what I be saying. I guess, bro. Well, I mean, yeah, but what he just said too. If she go ahead, if she do the whole route of, alright, I'ma just jump full fledged into the OnlyFans content game, then boom, she's good. Um, she victimized herself. She was always talking about she would never do that. You saying all the words I've been thinking. Jesus. Of course. every single week. W Novelty, man. There's a W video, man. W video, W video, W video. Um, you should stream. Let mods make the vids. Um, you should just be you and not worry about all the BS and just compensate your editors and shit. I know that's what they do at least, because you're not going to have time to edit. Yeah, that's a fact, H3. Everything that you just said in that paragraph is everything that I've ever thought about. I ain't gonna say if, when I, you know what I'm saying, catch enough traction and do my thing enough, bro. Yeah, of course. That's the move. I mean, but until I how would I say this? Until I'm able to hire people to edit and all that for me, I'm gonna have to do it. But yeah, that's the move though. That's the wave, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to fly out Chicago and set up a little celebration. If he does, for real shot, because about the Bears moving. I kind of hate it if I'm being 100, bro. I do hate it that they moving, but at the same time, I can't. I'm not mad at the Bears because Chicago is a city. Well, not even Chicago, but Illinois in general, bro. It's like they're not giving them no wiggle room. They're not trying to work with them, gang. They like, yo, if y'all do build a stadium here in Arlington Heights, then yo, we want y'all to pay like they wanted them to pay something crazy like 250 million or 500 million a year just to have a stadium there. And Chicago was saying something along the lines of, yeah, we want y'all to pay this and we not gonna be helping y'all build nothing and whatever. But I'm like, okay, cool. And then Hammond, Indiana was like, which Hammond, Indiana is like 45 minutes an hour away from Chicago. So it's close. It's still the Chicagoland area, but it's not Chicago. And they were saying, yo, we'll give y'all $1 billion so y'all could build y'all stadium here. And y'all won't have to do none of that extra goofy ass shit. So it's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm already know, G. I'm enjoying seeing you grow too. Bro, you'll be everything you want to be and more if you don't stop no matter what. It will come, it always does. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Trust me, when I first started making content, bro, I told myself like, damn, bro. I was looking at people channels that had like 4,000, 5,000, 10,000 subs, and I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, man, it might take me like 5 or 6 years to get there, and the fact that I got there within 2 is astronomical, bro. Which is why I don't plan on stopping anytime soon, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's what anything like NBA. You ain't lying, bro. You was not lying. Trust, trust and believe, bro. It's just like I've said this before on stream, and I'll say it again. Whenever I do something, or whenever I start something that I really rock with, I plan on finishing it, bro. So me streaming, me making a YouTube channel, putting out content, I plan on doing that until I don't want to no more, or until I guess you could say I can retire from it. And even within retirement, I might still just make content, bro. Because nothing lasts forever, but I plan on doing this for a long time, gang. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. On to the next reaction. Let me open this window though, man, because this is like hot as balls in here. Jesus, man. We gonna do like, or we gonna do like 2 more of these joints. Well, probably not. Wait, how many? Let me see what videos I got in here to react to though. You dig what I'm saying? I got a decent amount. We gonna do like 2 more though. Let me look into this Key and Peele situation though. Let me see what's going on with this. The Key and Peele situation is crazy. Let's see what Key and Peele got going on, man. They got some of the funniest skits of all time. Wow. Well, what do you know, man? I forgot what other situation I was saying this about. Not a relationship in general, but just certain things. Look at the root cause of the problem. At least allegedly, a woman. Not surprising. Jesus. The substitute teachers room will forever be the best one. It got 230 million views, bro. Come on, man. Crazy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that's the biggest downfall or the biggest downside to you having mixed children. I get it's like the two people who are adults aren't thinking nothing of it, but that's the downside that your kids are gonna have to deal with when they are mixed. It's like, yo, if they black, if especially if they black, if they half black, half white, you never gonna be black enough to enough black people to feel like you all the way black, and you never gonna be white enough to feel like to the white people that you all the way white. It's never gonna work, bro. Which is crazy, man. Not saying people shouldn't inter race mix or mingle, but how terrible the world is, gang. It's gonna be them people that's gonna be like, yeah, man, you're not even black for real. You half white. It's gonna be a lot of that. You're not even white for real because you mix with black. Yeah, it's crazy. Jesus, boy, his head like a milk dud. No deal. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Comedy gang, you can't deny that, man. Can't deny that they are a comedy. His corner's thinning like a motherfucker, man. God damn, boy. Them corners a motherfucker, man. I mean, my crown thinning, but shit, boy. I ain't gonna lie, when your corner's thinning, that makes you look terrible. I'd rather have my crown thinning than my corners, gang. I need these joints. These joints gotta stay, please. Hey, bro. Them imitations of Barack Obama will forever be funny. W ad, man. Uh, what is it? Is this Jarvis Jamar J J Ja'ari son Lamar? Jesus Christ, blackest name of all time. Davion Shower Handle. My name's Aaron. Tell us some. What did he say? He said he told us some. Go down to Principal Oshak Hennessy's office. Come on, Principal O'Shaughnessy. There's a W, bro. Mother Jammers. What? I didn't even know they actually did that. The fact that he actually spoke up there with see, that's what makes Barack different, bro. As a president, he was intentionally pissing people off. He like, oh yeah, this is. I'm pretty sure he seen that skit and was like, yo, this is exactly how I be feeling. Let's bring him up here. while I'm giving a speech to say what I'm feeling, but he's saying it and I'm just right here. Boom. W Barack, man. Wow. Yep. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. Jordan Peele do got some, you know what I'm saying? He do got some movies, bro. Get Out was so popular, bro. This was when did Get Out drop? What was this? 2017, 2018, something like that, bro? Wow. I ain't gonna lie to you. Crazy part is I never seen I never seen Get Out, bro, which is kind of crazy because it's probably been like 10 years that movie came out. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Cap? Nigga, what you spamming Cap for? Cap about the movie, nigga? H3, I'm pretty sure all of this happened in the movie, bro. I don't really know what the hell would be Cap about this, but I guess, my nigga. This is a movie. Okay, okay. I was about to say, yeah, nigga. Did you think this was real life? You think somebody finna get their brain replaced and be like, oh shit, they finna go into this sunken place and no, nigga, you get your brain took out, nigga, you dead. You ain't gonna know what happened. It's over with once they find out what they gonna do with that motherfucker. I thought it was real life. I was like, no way, hell no, nigga, this is a movie. Yeah, 2017 or it either came out in 2016 or 17 because this is early. This February 2017 when they did this. So yeah, I was still in high school when this joint dropped. Jesus. Wait. Opening weekend was February 26th of 2017. So yeah, this was my what year was this for me? This was my sophomore year. End of my It's the end of my sophomore year. Outstanding supporting actor in the comedy series. Okay, so he was doing big things too. Um, that's 300 million, not a billion. I could have sworn I said 200 million, right? Or did I say 200 billion? I don't know what I said. Whatever, man. I'm pretty sure I said 200 million though. Horrible bosses. That's a W. Damn. Oh, I remember that joint, bro. I never seen Us neither though. Damn, he dropped some fire ass movies and I haven't seen none of them. What? That's crazy, bro. Said Key and Peele is actually peak comedy. Actually, not Chappelle Show. Yeah, that's a fact. Chappelle Show, yeah, because the Chappelle Show was ahead of his time, and then you get Key and Peele, which is another powerhouse in comedies. Like, yeah, it's amazing. Damn, he getting paper. I ain't gonna lie, he was in a whole lot of movies though, bro. He was in Hotel Transylvania 3, Summer Vacation, um, Hotel Transylvania 3, Monster Overboard, also video game. Conan, The Predator, Jesus, The Star. Yeah, he was in a lot of these are episodes. Impulse. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. People like this though are needed in Hollywood. You get somebody that can play multiple roles and do their own thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Said 10x investment, 20 million to 200 million is insane work. Said some stock shit. The fuck, yeah, that's a fact. This is also before the movie industry kind of took like a huge. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I think the movie industry was taking a nosedive at this time, but this is right before the music industry, not music, movie industry really took that huge nosedive where writers stopped writing. Then again, I don't think um I don't think that would have affected Jordan Peele because he was writing the scripts. So you know what I'm saying? Said more valuable if you ask me. He is. Yeah, dude. It's like you being Batman, or it's not you being Batman, but you having a tool belt to do anything, like a method actor kind of person. It's like I could put you in these, I could put you in these different scenarios, and you know how to flourish, which is dope. only seen like 30 minutes of that movie though. The Nope joint, I ain't. I only seen like 30 minutes of it, but that was also another hit. I ain't gonna lie, he just puts out bangers, bro. He puts out bangers. You know what I'm saying? So like being a football player and can play any position, yeah, that's a fact. Hot take: they should have been stopped making Toy Stories, and they finna drop Toy Story 5. The premise and concept of Toy Story 5 is cool, but they should have been stopped making Toy Stories after 3, bro. Really after 2, if you ask me. But they should have been stopped doing that. W's. After 2 is just money or more money. Wow. I wanna know what made her do this though. Like what made her just come out and drop this like nuke. You wanna know what's crazy? It's crazy. Well, not really too crazy, but I do find it nuclear the fact that they both got white wives, but one of One of these two individuals is very successful because I'm pretty sure if I'm just from the way I'm looking at it or how I can see it, one of these men were the parents in his relationship, and his wife, I ain't saying she ain't got no say so, but when it comes down to his career and him making his moves, she's probably in full support of him in what's his name? Jordan Peele. And then the other one, Keegan, whatever you like to call him, it's like, his wife really wants to murk up the waters, and she's either one of them people that wants to be involved in everything that he has going on, or I guess you could say this is a part two part one. She doesn't want him to be successful without her because then she feels like she's nothing. In turn, he's the bitch in the relationship. He has no say so unless she's okay with it, which is pretty much a shame. You know what I'm saying? At least that's what it's looking like from my POV. Because her working with Jordan Peele, or her working with Key and Peele before, whatever, and her saying like, "Oh, let me go to him and see if I can get him to be an executive producer on my show or to rock on my shit, see just to get more eyes on me, see if somebody will pick up the show or whatever the case may be, so pretty much so she can make some paper." Why then would his wife also be an executive producer on her show? That doesn't make any sense. Or it's screaming she's with this nigga for the money and she don't care about nothing else, which means he needs to get the fuck away from her. Jesus. Like she looked like an evil ass elf, my nigga. Like she got pointy ass ears. Like she like look at her, and no offense, A Street, but she got that classic like white person smile. The I'm not gonna show no teeth, no top lip, just come on, gang. Like you don't trust these type of Caucasian people, bro. She's like a 2 out of 10, maybe a 2.5. Yeah, and you saying that she's a two is giving her grace. Like she like ew. You know what I'm saying? Why would he pick up this white woman, bro? And we seen Jordan Peele's his hold on, let me can I go back real quick? We seen the milk he picked up. Like I ain't gonna lie, she do got kind of got like a big nose, and this is her done up with makeup and all that. I'm pretty sure even without this, she looks something decent. She like this is if you gonna get you a white woman as a black man, this is something you go get to pick up on. You know what I'm saying, and do your thing, my nigga. Like, like what would him the other nigga going to get this? What? What the fuck? Nah, solid 2.5. You talking about her or the other one, bro? If she's a 2.5, the other woman that Jordan Peele is with, gang, she's a 9. If we comparing the two women, what Jordan Peele is with, she's a 9, gang, compared to this. This is like a 1. Like if she smiled at me, I'm like, nah, brother, I gotta go the other way. Yeah, if she tried to talk to you, you might say that you own boys before you talk to her. I'm being 100. The other woman is practically an 8, gang, compared to this woman, and I'm not the one to be sitting here talking about like, yeah, white women is just, you feel what I'm saying? The other one a 2. Nah, I can't agree with you on that one. This is drop dead ugly, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be with her right here, or get with this, you might as well get with a man, gang. And that go for all men. Look at this. A Street, be for real, my nigga. Be for real. Now that you looking at this picture, this look like Michael Jackson. This looks like Michael. Like if somebody said that they was talking to this woman, yeah, Marilyn Manson, bro. This is a man. This might as well be a man. Come on, gang. She's too ugly. Why didn't he think that he could get nothing better than this, bro? Come on, man. Okay, remember when I started off and said, why the hell would she come out and do this? And I just thought she was on some like sleaze ball shit and she was upset. She got every reason to be upset. That lady ruined her show that she was gonna come out with, and it probably could have been her big break. Yeah, she bogus as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? And this bitch is not a celebrity. Who the fuck is she? God damn, boy. I ain't gonna lie, she ain't lying. I have seen this nigga in commercials, bro. My nigga Jordan Peele doing big things. He producing movies that took him 20 or 15 million dollars to make. He getting back 200 million. He done did that 3 times. So he's overly up. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, my nigga Kenny for tuning in, brother man. Appreciate you. Like the only thing that I could think about, bro, on why he would be still staying with this woman is she has to have like she has to have like overly nuclear throat skills or the you know what I'm saying the cooch gotta be amazing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't even understand why he would be with her. Even then, if that is the case, how ugly she is, I'm like, nah, bro, I can find this somewhere else. You can go find a bitch that's ugly and you can get the same thing that she's giving you, bro. It's something that's keeping this man staying, bro. I pray he ain't got no kids with her, gang, because she's too damn ugly. Creator, writer, and director, bro. Which means, which only tells me that he wrote everything, but she just like, I'm gonna put my name on it, act like I wrote it, act like I'm good at this. Yeah. Get your ugly ass off stage, bitch. Find someone who inspires you. Shut up. Like what why does she always have the same weak ass nasty ass hairstyle? Bitch, change it up, man. And why does she look 75? And first of all, she's not supposed to be sitting right there. He is. Yeah, this nigga a simp, bro. He don't get no butt game. That's why he act like this with her. Look at look at his eyes, bro. You can you can tell you can tell he's probably thinking in his head, bitch, I never want to work on anything with you. You want to work on everything with me. I don't like working with you, bro. No. You can look, and that's why it was that long. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Don't seem like that long of a time, but how awkward that silence was, and then it took for her to look at him like, and he was like, "Yeah, it's always good when we do that shit, man. Come on, bro. What are we doing?" Said bitches be making men do crazy things, gang. Yeah, I know, bro. And okay, I'll put it like this, bro. Sometimes it's like, I certain niggas if be like, alright, man, he got some bad shit. She probably got an overly deep ass throat or some nice box or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? She might can cook good, so that's why he might be overly simping. It's like, okay, cool. This nigga wife looks like this, gang. She looked like Marilyn Manson, bro. And Marilyn Manson, no Geach activity, no Diddy, he might look better than her. You see what I'm saying? Like, this bitch is like the Dollar General version of Marilyn Manson. And he just like overly simping for this? This bitch not even bad, bro. See? Come on, bro. See, like that's not like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's never supposed to be. And I can see like, yeah, he reminds me of Will Smith, and I'll put it like this, bro. The least, where is it at? His wife's something decent too, but you feel what I'm saying? Like, his wife is really an idiot, so I don't know if I could really throw her in there. Damn, where's that? Like, okay, Will Smith, Jada Pickett Smith. Jada Pickett Smith, before she started doing the whole entanglement shit with August Alsina and being a complete whore and being overly stupid and overly crazy over Tupac writing him letters while he's still dead and all this wild shit. Jada Pickett Smith back in the early 2000s, gang, she was fire. So I can imagine why Will Smith was with her. Like, yo, bro, she probably got crazy neck game, head probably crucial. You feel what I'm saying? Like, before she got alopecia, I guess, and she had her hair, she was some bad shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even the Akash Singh nigga. His wife is dumb as a box of rocks, and she ain't good for shit, bro. But if we being 100, his wife do look something decent, so you can get why he's doing it. My nigga, this no, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, bro. H3, I'm telling you, my nigga. Well, maybe it's because you Caucasian, bro. But I'm go and pull up some shit. I can go and pull up early 2000s Jada Pickett Smith completely didn't trust me. I don't like this woman worth a damn. She made Will Smith look like a complete bitch. But Jada Pickett Smith in early 2000s versus Jada Pickett Smith right now, night and day, gang. She ain't Holly Berry by any fucking means, nor Megan Good. So, you know what I'm saying? But her in the early 2000s, peak. Peak, I'm talking about just as far as looks. Fuck her personality. Looks, it's like, okay, I can see why Will was with her. You can't be with an ugly bitch and be simping, gang. Nah, that's not okay, gang. Not as men. Men, we see shit from a logical standpoint. I can see why a nigga might be with a bad bitch and be on some simping ass shit. It's like, okay, I can probably give you some grace, even though I don't think you should be doing this anyway. But you being with an ugly bitch and doing this simping, no, my nigga, no. No, 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 no. You get no grace. You know what I'm saying? Said, no, I ain't never seen her with hair. That's why I said, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you seen her with hair, I'll pull it up after this. You see her with hair, gang, you're like, okay, I see why Will Smith was doing all this simp ass shit and going for all this. Hosting SNL, which will probably be his most proudest moment. Yeah, and you see, you know he's a simp because he was like, yeah, she's gonna be right. I'm gonna be wrong. And then this bitch put White House corresponding dinner. Ma'am, the Barack Obama thing, yes, it was legendary. Him hosting SNL as far as greatest accomplishment would be much more. It's most people don't get to host SNL, gang. Don't know anybody who's, well, probably now, yeah, but SNL, like on some peak SNL. I ain't saying that he was on there when it was peak, but him getting to host SNL is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you active G, you chilling G. Yeah, what's up, man? F Darge, F Darge, or I'm gonna just call you Triple G. What's up, my nigga Triple G? Nigga, this shit is ass. What the fuck? What the fuck is like? Look at his socks. Look at these. Look at these weak ass shoes. He got on high waters. He got on high waters. Paws. They look tight in the crotch. His shirt don't fit him. Like, come on, gang. You know it's bad when the white man that's on the show. I would rather wear this white man's fit than wear this bullshit he got on, bro. Like, come on, man. Can't see your vid, no way. Trust me, A Street, his shoes are just terrible. I hope they show another angle. Looking like a looking like a wet dog. Ew. No, she doesn't. It is. We had a whole face script on set as a decoy to keep her busy and manipulate her. Wow. Kid just saw the set about. Wait, saw the set about. Wait. Just saw the set about a bunch of former coworkers. We also had to deal with that maniac. Um, she kept his own. She kept his own mother and brother from their wedding, and systematically cut off everyone who was close to him. Well, cut off everyone who was close to him out of his life. I'm honestly scared for his safety because her ego ultimately be won't be happy with this money. She won't be able to stand, and no one cares about her without him. Yeah, that's a fact. Thank you for sharing. So Locke was my godfather growing up, and was best friends with my mother and all through college. So he had a huge impact on my life until until he remarried his now wife, and she completely changed him and the way he treated close family and friends. Not too long after he remarried, he cut off my mom. Jesus Christ, bro, that's crazy as hell. To my TMZ, have a seat. We not lying. Yeah, she posted screenshots from multiple people texting her. Also, the fact if this right here is true, she kept his own mother and brother from attending their wedding, bro, and systematically cut them off from out of his life. Sorry, it could never happen with me, bro. And and this is maybe this is the part of me of me being a man and me being a, I guess you could say, a mama's boy gang. I'm sorry, bro. A lot of things that my mama has told me in my life game, more than likely she's always been right about, bro. I ain't saying she's right about everything, gang, but for the most part, stuff that she's told me in my life, gang, about either certain people I'm hanging with or just about human beings or people in general, she's right about. So if she get that vibe of somebody might be a little off, and she tell me, more than likely I should just listen. Because there were times where I didn't, and it was like, yo, this kind of put me in a bad place. You know what I'm saying? So never talk about your personal life on stream, man. You don't want to be in the boat of having to explain yourself to the world. Well, H3, I'm one of these type of people. I'm never gonna have to. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm never gonna have to, because never say never. But if I say something out of my mouth on stream, really, I remember talking to I remember talking to Finji about this. I think this was yesterday's stream or the day before yesterday. He was asking me like, when let's say somebody say something in the chat, you or somebody else might say something, ask a question or whatever, and I'll read the question and then I'll look off and I'll be thinking about what I'm finna say, is because I'm very calculated in what I'm finna do or what I'm finna say or whatever information I'm willing to put out there to the world. If I say anything, I mean it and I mean what I say. I'm not I'm not gonna backpedal on it unless I'm like wrong. Now, if I'm wrong, I can admit that I'm wrong, whatever, cool, and I can move past that. That's just how I've grown to learn that you can do that. I understand that people on the internet think that you can't be wrong about anything, you're supposed to be right about everything, but that ain't how the world works. But if I say something, I mean it. Like when I sit on stream and I give and I'm critical of Israel and what they got going on, I say fuck them. I'm standing on that. I'm not taking that shit back. That shit's over with. That's where I stand on it. I can't say it's everybody from there, but it's enough people from there that's saying and doing all that bullshit that make it seem like it's everybody from there. So I gotta say fuck them. Boom. That don't mean that this is fuck all of them, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Boom. I'm not walking that back ever. I have my stance on Donald Trump. Fuck him too. I'm not walking that back. I will never walk it back because I mean it. You know what I'm saying? Once I mean something, it's kind of over with. And I'm very stubborn on that. Like, oh, I don't want to have to walk it back even if I should. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Or say you fuck your cousin and go viral. No, see that right there. That's where we cross the line. It's enough nuclear shit out here that you can say like nah, that right there is too nuclear, bro. I can't go that far. The most nuclear thing I said was on this stream where I was like, yo, you somebody would, instead of being with Key's wife, you'd probably rather be with a man, bro. I probably get with a man before I got with that woman. You know what I'm saying? And that's like me being very, I guess you could say, not oxymoronic, but I'm being, it's me speaking in hyperbole because this would never happen. I would never get with a goddamn man. But being with that woman might be the closest thing to being with a man. Look at how she looks. You know what I'm saying? That might be the most nuclear thing I would say or could say, but yeah, that's about it. But I just wanted to say you brought me and my brothers so much going on. Okay. Or maybe she's really holding him back, and he probably could have did this. He probably could have did all of this same stuff, or been just as big as his counterpart, or just as big as his running mate. You know what I'm saying? His rappy. He could have been just as big as this same guy, but he chose to marry somebody that wants to be a part of everything he does. W video Patrick CC. I would say for Jordan Peele, I mean for Jordan, well for Key and Peele, bro, I would say this. Um, I think I think them being I think them two being with each other and them being a duo made people think that they, well, I guess you could say it made people think that they were closer than they were, and they probably were extra close, but they probably drifted apart after the show ended. I think that's where it falls, where they probably it. I think that's where the relationship falls by the wayside. It's like, all right, we're not working with each other on some everyday thing or weekly or monthly or whatever the case may be. Every couple months, have it would have went, and he goes off and be a director, and he goes off to be, I guess you can say, an actor and being in commercials and all that. If it would have been like a thing where bro could have been a director and then he could have played like decent little roles in his movies or something like that, or been like an executive producer on some of them joints or whatever the case may have been, that would have been like much better, probably for their relationship as well. But then again, people do grow apart, so I guess it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? What was I finna do? Well, yeah, Chad. This is the end of the stream. I do gotta get off here and I gotta edit my Stream University video so I can send in my application and hopefully I get in. Fingers crossed. Inshallah, shall get in. Inshallah, inshallah, inshallah. I don't know what that means, but I heard people saying it and it sound cool, so I'm just keep saying it. But yeah, appreciate y'all, bro. I'll be back tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, big W's. Big W's, Matt. You dig? Peace out, Twitch. Peace out, YouTube. You dig me?